I don't think I've ever done it. All right, we're back here, and the Red Sox are back onto the field. 6-4 under Chad Tracy as the interim manager for the Red Sox. The Chad Sox 8-6, 8 seasons in the minors as a manager. Now he's getting his big league showing with the Red Sox after the firing of Alex Cora back on April 25th. Bottom of the second now, the top of the second now. Early back at it, and this one will go above the zone for ball one. 13 pitches in that first inning for Conley early. No, it's Bennett. Strike two. Jake Bennett. Who just got called up from AAA after Crochet's injury. Jonathan Aranda batting .273, 7 home runs, 29 RBIs, tied with the most in the American League with Aaron Judge. Here comes the 1-2, upstairs that time, way upstairs, 2-2 now. Crochet looking along. While in the dugout, here's the pitch. This is a ground ball right to the second baseman. Meyer scoops it up, swings it over to first. Contreras makes the play, and it's one down in the top of the second. Oh, Craig Breslow. He's got a Diet Coke. Son of a gun. DeLuca now to bat. This one's upstairs 1-0. Winds and deals. Here's the pitch. Outside. 2-0 count. DeLuca. Ooh. I would have challenged that. 3-0. That was right at the corner. Down the middle for strike one. Johnny DeLuca, .273, 2 home runs, and 14 RBIs for the Rays. Upstairs in ball four. And he'll be walking a man on first. Sorry, chat. I had to eat. .22 pitches here for Bennett. And Williamson up to bat. Throw out at second. Loses it. Trying to get the throw out there, but the runner advances to second base. Offline throw there from Connor Wong. Here's the thing. I love Connor Wong's defense. Offense, he's just bad. That's how I feel about Narvaez, too. Vice versa. Wines and deals. That one's a changeup outside. 1-1 now. Ben Williamson batting .258. No home runs this year. 11 RBIs. A .654 OPS. Outside. Again, 2-1. Wow, they look familiar. Very familiar. This one's fouled off into foul grounds. 2-2 count. Two-two pitch. This one's a grounder up the middle and a base hit. And they're going to wave the runner around home plate, and the runner will score. And it's 1-0 Rays. Runner will stay at first, however. Fortes. And that is outside for ball one. This one's a hit up the left field line and a base hit. Rolls back at the Green Monster. The long throw all the way back. And we have that was a double there from Fortes. And the runners at second and third with one out. And Andrew Bailey will go speak to Jake Bennett there. Yeah, right down the pipe. I'm going to swing at that any day. Cedric Mullins now to bat. The center fielder. Here's a pitch. This is a bunt here. They'll swing it over home plate. He is safe. What was that execution? 2-0. What was that? Get the runner out at first. You got the runners at the corners now. Awful. That is horrible. You know, it was already beat. He was already beat. Throw to first. What are you doing, Wilson? You know better than this. Runners at the corners. Oh my God. And that almost was a ball. Excuse me, a hit by pitch. What? Two-run lead, 1-2 count. Try to tag the runner at first. He's safe. And Tracy wants a challenge. That. I'm going to call. Challenge it. They're going to challenge it. Ooh, he might have got it. Two count. Bennett. This one's popped up out into right and out of play. Thirty-fifth pitch here for Bennett. Grounded and fouled. Count. Count still stays the same here. 2-2. Goes right down low. Advances the runner to second. 3-2 count, 1 out. Seven stolen base there for Mullins. Ball 4. And Brezzo's sitting along, enjoying this atrocity. Yandy Diaz is up to bat now. Top of the order. He's already 0 for 1 today, upstairs. 1-0. Swung on and missed. And strike 2. Strike 1. This one's fouled off. 1-2 now. This one's a high fly ball deep into center field. Back it goes. Right at the warning track. Rafaela tracks it down, so a run will advance, and it's 3-0 Tampa Bay. Yet the Bruins are incompetent as a team in front office. This is a joke. Vlade. Now, that one's at the top corner, and it's strike one. Ryan Vlade had a single in the first inning. Winds and deals the pitch. This one's popped up into shallow right field. Meyer looks like he's underneath it with Rafaela tracking down, and he makes the grab in an inning like no other for the Red Sox. I don't know, man. It gets to a point where the Red Sox are just too comfortable, and then they crap the bed the next day. That's what today's game is. My friend's at the ballpark right now. I'm at Fenway watching this shit show. Mm. Uh, and now it's Trevor Story now to bat. This one's upstairs, 1-0. I didn't check the lineup today. Is Anthony not in? Oh yeah, he's hurt. Anthony's hurt. I forgot. You seen that wrist specialist? 1-1 up above the zone there. Right in the middle. This one's way upstairs. 2-1. It's a 2-1 count with no outs, no runners on bases. This one's a ground ball caught by Caminero. His throw to first. Is he safe or is he out? They say he's out, I think. Did he get it? Yo, he's out. They're going to challenge. Look at this. Overall, great execution by Caminero. He beat him on time. He beat it. He beat the throw. Right there. He's safe. Enough. Overall, great throw by Caminero. already at first before the ball landed in his glove. He's safe by a mile. Camanero's looking up and he's like, damn. Um, they're taking multiple replays. I could see it from my angle. He catches it when he's already on base. That angle's bad. You just look at the angle. Safe. Tie goes to the runner. Caminero, too. Great glove. But he's safe by a mile. Runner safe at first, and that was confirmed by the umpire there. And now it is Masataka Yoshida to bat now. He's batting a .310. Coming off the bench this season. This one's upstairs with the 1-0 count. Always been an underrated guy, and Anthony looks along the bench as he was looked on from a specialist the other Tuesday night, I believe. The pitch Yoshida took was downstairs for another ball. Ball 2. 17 pitch from Jax. Placed on the 10-day IL. They're going to go to second. The runner's safe. 3-0 count. And then Trevor Story in scoring position. Yeah, safe. I was close too. 3-0 count, up the middle that time, strike 1. Yoshida batting 310, 800 OPS on the season. This is a cutter down below, 4-4, and Yoshida will take first. 2 runners on base. As all right. They had a quick little mound visit right at the mound. Cedar Rafaela batting .271 takes it up the middle for strike 1. Rafaela batting .271, 2 home runs and 14 RBIs, 733 OPS on the season for Cedar Rafaela. And this one is popped up and foul out into right field. 0-2 count. No outs for the Red Sox. Cedar wanting to take this one home on this pitch here. Here's The pitch outside. Ball one. On a curveball there from Jax. Winds and deals. Here's the pitch. This is a ground ball up to left, but it's fouled. Here's the 1-2 pitch here from Gavin Jax. Got 5 on the pitch clock with 24 pitches. This one's up the middle, off the foot, and it will be a base hit. Story will go round to home plate. Here's the throw, and he's safe. 3-1. Red Sox are finally on the board. And that one will be ruled, I believe, an error on Caminero. 101 off the bat. It was off the side of the glove, and it popped up off of Walls. Here's Meyer, swung for the fences there, and strike one is called. Sorry, I got that confused. Strike one. Meyer batting .258 on the year. Here is the 0-1. This one's a chopper right down to the second baseman. Gets it to first, and he is safe. He gets the runner out, and the runner's a runner at third and first. We got runners at the corner situation with one out. Got the runner. It was a fielder's choice play. Tagged the runner out at. Collided with. Williamson collided with Rafaela, which kind of screwed up the throw to first. So considerably, fielder's choice, 4 unassisted. This one's a ground ball. Scoops it up over the head, and run will score. And Meyer will take third. Another error caused by the Tampa Bay Rays. This one went over the head of Williamson on a 6-4 play that could have been easily thrown, but it goes over. First, it bobbled off of Wells, and he gloved through it over the head. What is he thinking there? And we have a ball game, folks, and it's 3-2 Reds. 3-2 Rays. The Red Sox have a runner in scoring position. I'm not fighting. I'm on the stream. I'm on a stream. Caleb Durbin batting .178 this year with 1 home run, 13 RBIs, 522 OBS. Place for him to shine right now. Here's the pitch. And he went around that time. Strike 2 for Caleb Durbin. The number 9 hitter batting .178. Here's the pitch. And this one's chopped and fouled. Count still stays the same with 1 out. Here's a pitch for Durbin. This one's a chopper up the middle on a base hit. The run will score. And it will be bases loaded. It will actually not be bases loaded, but the run will score. And the Red Sox have tied the game up at 3 apiece, bringing on Jarren Duran. Oh, and this was a bad swing. Did it go off of Wong there? No, it didn't. I don't think it did. No, it didn't. I thought it went off of Wong. And Duran will take strike one. Duran, 189, 4 home runs, struck out in his first at bat. Let's see what he can do here. This one is right at outside. 1-1 now. 34th pitch here for Jax. Here's a pitch outside on a sweeper, 89. 2-1 count, 35th pitch. Jarren Duran up that bat in the bottom of the second. Winds and deals Jax. This one's hit up the middle. Swings it over to second for one, to first. And he makes the double play. And that ends the inning for the Red Sox. 3-3 score. All right. I'll try to boost it up a little bit. Hold on one sec. All right. Can you hear me louder now? Hold on one sec. All right, we're back on top of the third now. Bennett's still in the game for the Red Sox. Allowed three runs the last inning. Jax only allowed 2 runs. The only one was off errors. The only one that he didn't allow was an error. This one's chopped up to the second baseman. Meyer will make the play to first to Contreras. And there's one down in the top half of the third inning. Junior Caminero goes out, and Bennett will throw for strike one. Winds and deals. Here's the pitch. This one's a curve, 80 miles per hour. Strike 2. Jonathan Aranda, 0 for 1 in the game. Here's the pitch. Upstairs that time, 91 on a 4-seamer. And it's ball 1. Upstairs again, 2-2. Aranda batting .271, 7 home runs for him. Here's the pitch. Popped and fouled out into left. Winds and deals. The pitch is upstairs again, 3-2. Three-two count, 53rd pitch for Bennett. I think he pitches 4 innings and then he gets pulled out. Here's the pitch for Bennett. This one's a grounder up the middle, scooped up there by Meyer, up to first, and he makes the play, 2 down. Back-to-back 4-3 plays for the Red Sox. 81 off of that bat there. As it brings up DeLuca. Who walked in his first at bat. Here's the pitch. Winds and deals for Bennett. It's a curveball, 77 that time. 1-0. Johnny DeLuca walking a run in his last inning. This one is a speed, not an off-speeder that time, but fastball, 1-1 and fouled off. Oh, Jacob Wilson just went yard. Swung on and missed on a changeup, breaking ball there from Bennett, and it's a 1-2 count. 58th pitch here for Bennett. Winds and deals. Here's the pitch. Outside. 2-2 now. Winds and deals. Here's the pitch. This one's a chopper right to the pitcher. Swings it over to first. And he makes the play. And that will retire the side. A 1-2-3 inning for the Red Sox. Next 3. Contreras, Story. Contreras, Abreu, and Story due up next. My friend's at the game. He spent $25 on beer for a Red Sox game. $25 for beer. You know what I could have done with $25? I could have gotten 2 cheeseburgers from McDonald's. 2 Big Macs from McDonald's. I'm cool because I'm in attendance at the Sox game with Grant Flood. Yeah, Grant Flood! The Floodster. I love the Floodster. FSZ. All right. Now they're back at it. Yeah, Jax. I was just making sure I got the right pitcher. ESPN's doing this game for the first time ever this season. Feels like we've only had TBS. We only had one NBC game. Here's the pitch here to Contreras. This one's a ground ball right up to the third baseman. Caminero will throw it across the diamond, and he'll make the play with one out. On the first pitch, swinging there from Wilson Contreras, as it brings up Wilyer Abreu, who went 0 for 1 his last time at bat, who flew out to left field. Here's the pitch, and that one he'll take strike one. Wilyer, that one's downstairs too. 1-1. "38th pitch here for Jax. Winds and deals. The pitch is down low that time. 2-1. Abreu waiting. 0-1 pit. 0-1 count. Swung on and missed. 2-2 now. Swung for the fences that time around. And the 41st pitch for Jackson coming. Wilyer Abreu, very good contact hitter for the Red Sox. Hit a home run in the WBC championship. It was a 2-run shot. Here's the pitch. This one's a high fly ball deep into left field. This one will go off the green monster. Abreu will round. No, he'll stay at first. And we got another hit for the Red Sox. Wilyer Abreu. Red Sox off to 4 hits on the game. A good EV off of that one. Went to the bottom of the green monster that time. Trevor Story now to bat, and he'll take strike one. Trying to do the pick out at first to Abreu, and he's got one more left. Trevor Story, 1 for 1, singled in his first at bat on a crazy diving play. And this one's a sweeper, 88 that time. Goes outside the zone. "44th pitch here for Jax. Winds and deals. Here's the pitch. This one's fouled off. 95. Fastball, that one. 1-2. Single, stolen base, and a run. His last time while he was at bat. Batting .208 this season. Winds and deals the pitch. This one's chopped and fouled out into left. Out of play. Count stays the same. 1-2 count with one out. Story steps out of the box for a second, and now he's back in. Here comes the 1-2. And they'll throw to second. It goes over Williamson, and Abreu will steal second there. Goes way over the head. And by the way, it was a ball that time way below the zone. Swung on, miss. Caught him chasing there. And that is 2 outs. And that's a second strikeout for Griffin Jacks. Masataka Yoshida now. This one's a grounder right to the second baseman. Scoops it over to first. And he makes the play and ends the inning for the Red Sox. An inning for the Red Sox. Only got 1 hit off of it. What are they? They're really doing there's a new virus that's really coming out? Really? Hantavirus. Bought all the toilet paper that I need. I joked. Remember that last roll of toilet paper everybody freaked out about? Yeah, we got lucky because we stocked up on toilet paper. We knew how bad it was. So during COVID, you just had to. It was just. COVID was just such a weird time. Top of the 4th now. And Williamson will take strike 1. We'll take ball 1, actually. Swung on and missed that time. 1-1. Winds and deals. This one is outside. 2-1 count. Winds and deals. Here's the pitch. Ooh, top corner that time. 3-1. Williamson awaits. This one's a ground ball right to the second baseman. Swings it over to first and makes the play. 1 down here on the top of the fourth. Meyer and Contreras have been really talked about so far today. Is that... And it brings up the second hitter. Carl Ravitch. I want to see his scorecard. How he does it. Swung on and missed the first pitch. That is Fortes, who had a single in the first. Winds and deals. Here's the pitch. This one's a high fly ball deep into right center field. Back it goes right at the wall. And what a grab there from Willier. Tracked it down right at the warning track into right field. And it is 2 outs. And you'll take strike 1. Winds and deals. Here's the pitch. And that one's above the zone that time. 1-1 now. 68th pitch. I think he's done after this inning. 68 pitches. Yeah, he's done. This one's a high fly ball into shallow left field. Durbin's underneath it, and he'll make the grab. And that will end the inning. A very quick inning for the Red Sox. A 1-2-3 once again. I don't know. Now I'm kind of like, let him play 5 innings and then take him out. All right, we're back with the bottom of the 6th inning, and the Red Sox are tied with the Rays 3 apiece, as it brings up now it brings up, I believe, Marcelo Meyer up to the plate. Actually, Sadon up to bat now. Here's the pitch to Sadon, upstairs that time. They'll challenge that. What? They're going to ABS challenge that. Here's the challenge. It's a ball. You know what's funny? The when ABS has changed the game so much this year, like when I was at I was at Red Sox Brewers this year, and I got to see like it's just the funniest sequence of all. This one's right down the pipe, strike one. It's the funniest sequence of all. When they say ABS challenge, everybody goes to the video board. Oh, it's just the funniest sequence. Rafaela takes ball two. ABS has just changed the ball game like no other. Carl Ravitch, the announcer on ESPN. This one's a ground ball right to Caminero. Swings it over all the way to first. However, makes the out a 5-3. And there's one down here in the fourth inning. Here's Meyer, and this one is chopped and fouled. Oh, that doesn't look good. The catcher is hurt for Tampa Bay. Looks like he's shaking it off. But they pause play just for a second. Mike Petrello is home doing this game. Okay, I don't care about the OBS thing. Can we go back to the game? Thank you. This one's a high fly ball out into left field. Back it goes, and a sliding grab there into left field. What a play. Tracking it down, and there's 2 outs. That is Velade, who made the grab. And now it's Connor Wong, who's 0 for 1 today. Takes it right down the middle for strike one. See, he looks at them. He doesn't even swing. Right down the middle. Downstairs that time. 1-1. Has no home runs this year. 7 RBIs. 244 batting average for the Red Sox. Here's the pitch. And it'll take strike one. Strike two, actually. The 1-2 pitch with 2 outs. Here for Connor Wong. 58th pitching coming here for Jax. Winds and deals. Here's the pitch. Right in the dirt that time. 2-2. Fortes. Livid after that one. Swung on and missed. Caught him swinging that time. And that'll end the inning. So the Red Sox scoreless in the inning again. Next up, it is Walls, Diaz, and Velade when we come back. Ah. The Fanta virus. Fanta Hantavirus. It's the Hantavirus. They're coming up with like names of these viruses, and it's just like. So I googled what the Hantavirus was. It was a virus that took place. You catch it from rodents, and it's typically overseas in the Netherlands right now. I hope it doesn't step foot in the United States. Because I cannot do another pandemic and another season where sports are not in my life. This one's a grounder right up to the shortstop. Story will swing it over to first, and he'll make the play. 1 out for the Sox. Jake Bennett, 4 flyouts, 9 groundouts, no strikeouts, however, on the game, and he's on the 71st pitch. Yandy Diaz will take the bat now. This one's a grounder, and this one is fair ball. Diaz will round first. I don't know if that is a fair ball, but that is the first hit since the second inning for the Rays. .999 career hits for Yandy Diaz. 1 away from 1,000. I think he'll get it this series for sure. Ryan Velotti now to bat. 1 for 2 today. Takes strike 1. Valade. This one's a chopper right up the middle. Swings it over to second for 1. Goes to first for 2. And that will end the inning. Fire them up. Caleb Duran, and Contreras up next. Sorry, we had an issue with the score bug. I do apologize. Thing could be a pain with it. Rada. Oh, Roman has been placed on the IL. I didn't even see it. I didn't even see that he got placed on IL. I'm calling baseball tomorrow for high school. I'm excited for that, but like, what would I play when I know that? I get so many E's. All right, bottom of the 5th, and it's Hunter Biggie now to pitch for the Rays. 3.27 ERA, 11 innings pitched, 21% strike rate, and a 17% base on balls walk rate. As it will bring up As Griffin Jacks, 4 innings pitched, 4 hits, 3 runs, 3 earned runs, 1 walk, 3 strikeouts. Here's the pitch here to Durbin. Swung on and missed on the first pitch here from Biggie. And it's strike one. Caleb Durbin, 185. Only had a single in an RBI in his last at bat. Here's the pitch. This one will go outside the zone that time. 1-1. Overall, beautiful, wonderful day for the Red Sox in the ballpark. Here's the pitch. This one's a chopper right to the shortstop will fling it over to first. Got there in time and makes the out. Went 49 off the bat there. So it was really tight all along. Jarren Duran 0 for 2 so far tonight. .572 OPS, 4 home runs, 18 RBIs. 3 pitches so far for Biggie. And this one will go upstairs 1-0. Duran has the torpedo bat on him. This one's chopped and fouled. This one's hit and fouled, but it got off his shin that time. It's 1-1. 1-1 count here for Jarren Duran in the bottom of the 5th. Biggie went with the Craig Kimbrell position. Here's the pitch. There for strike 1. Or strike 2. Slider on the 86 that time. Here's the pitch. This one's a chopper up the middle, and it's caught by the second baseman. Swings it over to first, and then there's 2 down. As it brings up Wilson Contreras, who's 0 for 2 so far tonight. Over 3 for Jarren Duran. Contreras 0 for 2, one of the highest. Leads the team in home runs this year. 0 for 2 so far tonight. He'll take strike 1 to the right side. 8 pitches for Biggie. Here's the pitch. Right down the middle in strike 2. 10th pitching coming for Biggie. Winds and deals the pitch. Check swing that time. And he didn't go. 1-2. Wilson Contreras taking a 1-2 count with 2 outs. Here in the bottom half of the 5th inning. Here's the 1-2. Swung on and missed. Caught him swinging that time. And that'll end the inning. And Caminero, Aranda, and DeLuca are coming up next for the Rays. Let's see who the Red Sox will still have on the mound going into the 6th. Oh my God. I think Bennett's still on the mound. Yeah, Bennett is still on the mound. On the top of the sixth. As Caminero takes ball one. I mean, he could pitch. He has no strikeouts so far on the game. 2-0 count, 76th pitch. Outside, 3-0. Now, if he walks him, I would have Tracy call up somebody. I'd have Trace call up somebody from the pen, like to warm up. 3-1 count now, as that was strike one. Here's the pitch here for Bennett. This one's a ground ball. This one's popped up in the air. Durbin trying to throw it. What is going on? Did Durbin get... What was that? It was a 115 off the bat. So this one will be an error for the Red Sox. And I think I think he's done. They're having a mound visit with the trainer. If I'm Tracy, I just pull him out the game here. Oh, yeah. You pull him out. You pull him out right there. And what was Durbin doing there? What the hell? Only Caleb Durbin, bro. Only Caleb Durbin. Joke. So will that be ruled an error for the Red Sox there? That was 115. No, they're ruling it as a hit. I thought it was... I thought it could be an error, but... Here's the pitch. Downstairs that time. And it's 1-0. As it's Jonathan Aranda. Bennett looking for his first strikeout of the game. And this chopped and fouled. No whoop whoop whistles. Yep. And strike two. This one's popped out and fouled. 1-2 count still stays the same. 82nd pitch here for Bennett. Trying to look for his first strikeout of the game. Winds and deals. Here's the pitch. Upstairs that time. 2-2. Ooh, they're warming up Greg Weissert in the pen for the Red Sox. 84th pitch here for Bennett. And Aranda steps off out the box there. Two-two pitch, and that's outside. 3-2. Full count now. 85th pitch coming up. No outs. Johnny DeLuca now to bat, up to bat. On deck, actually. Just trying to think of the word, sorry. Here's the pitch. This one's chopped and fouled on a sinker. 90 on that one. 85. 86th pitch incoming for Jake Bennett. Ball 4. And they're going to tap it. And it's strike 3. The first strikeout there for Jake Bennett, and Chad Tracy will pull him out. Here comes the skipper. So 5 1/3 inning pitched. Oh, great eye there from Connor Wong. That's why he's one of the best defensive catchers that the Red Sox have. And Greg Weissert will come into the game for the Red Sox. Jake Bennett's day is done. We'll be right back in just a sec. All right, we're back. Still the top of the 6th inning. Runner on first. Greg Weissert is in the game. Weissert's pitch is a strike 1. Not the best ERA in the game, but... Sorry, I keep doing this. Stupid Uno, dude. This one's high fly balled out into deep right center field, and it's a base hit. Rolls down, however, so second runner will be at second and first here with 1 out. 59 off of the bat. Whose fault is that? That's Meyer. That's totally Meyer. Myers underneath that any day. Closest in the area. Williamson at bat now. Here's the pitch. And that's strike one. Ben Williamson, 1 for 2, single RBI and a run in the second inning. And that one's outside. I don't know how the heck that dropped. There was 3 guys in the area. How did that drop? Genuinely. And that's a sweeper outside. 2-2. 2-1. Six pitch here for Weissert. Winds and deals up the middle. Strike 2. Sinker that time, 94. Winds and deals. This is a high fly ball out into right, but it's popped out and fouled. Goes to the sweet deck that time around. And that's count still stays the same. 2-2 count with 1 out. Greg Weissert looking for his first strikeout. Winds and deals. Here's the pitch. Oh! Whoa, hello. Off guard that time. And it's a 3-2. Way outside. Almost caused a hit by pitch that time. He's going to have a moment to take a breather. Call. 9th pitch here. Check swing and ball 4. Idiot. This is why Weissert is the worst reliever this season. 2 years ago he was fine. The past 2 years he's been fine. This season, I don't know what's up with him. Andrew Bailey will speak. And they're warming up. Tyler Samaniego. Only a speech here between Weissert and... Quick little speech between Weissert and Bailey. Wanted to calm him down a little bit and see what adjustments that they can make. It's 1 out. Bases loaded in the top half of the 6th. And it's Chandler Simpson who's pinch hitting. Batting .303, 8 RBIs on the year. We got a pause in play. And we got a time called. There's a beach ball on the field. Somebody threw a beach ball on the field. What the hell? We're going to stop play because of a beach ball? It's not like the first pitch. You could throw it after the first pitch, and it's not like he's going to go yard here. Oh, he went that time. No! 1-0. Chandler Simpson. No home runs on the year. Here's the pitch. A grounder up the middle and a base hit. A run will score. Maybe another run. The throw back to home and it's safe. And it's 2 runs scored. Nice job putting in the worst reliever in the game. It's 5-3. The worst reliever. You put in Greg Weissert. Awful reliever. Awful. What does he do every single game? Then it's a tie game. He blows the game. Blows it. Awful. Sell the team. Fire Breslow. Move on. I'm ticked off. We as Boston fans, Red Sox Nation in general, deserve better. But this fool, John Henry, does not give one damn about the Red Sox. One damn. And yet he owns Fenway Sports Group. He owns Fenway Sports Group, and he cares about the team that's overseas in Liverpool, in the UK. Needless to say, they're not doing good either. Needless to say, the Penguins were not even doing good either. That's why the Red Sox, the Penguins got sold. They sold it because Fenway Sports Group is the most incompetent ownership group in the entire sports world. Incompetent. Very incompetent. Tyler Samaniego. And first pitch swung on and missed. And it's strike 1. Wines and Deals swung on and missed. Went yard that time. 0-2. Samaniego. 0-2 pitch. And this one's popped up out into shallow territory. Wong looks like he's underneath it and makes the grab. 2 gone. And Walls now. Up the middle. Strike 1. All the pitches Samaniego has pitched have been strikes. 0-1 count now. Wines and Deals. Here's the pitch. Upstairs. Ball 1. Yep, the announcer's drink's real, folks. Winds and deals. Here's the pitch. Oh, this was a high fly ball down into center, left field, and that one is caught, and the inning's finally over. About time the inning shall be over. About time. That was pathetic. That was a pathetic inning by the Red Sox. Pathetic. Pity and pathetic. Thank God Samaniego saved our asses that inning. That's the definition of this guy is like I'm being for real. Is Biggie in? Yeah, it's Hunter Biggie still into the game. Sorry, parents. Yapping about shit. Biggie's still in the game. Has 11 pitches so far. And this one's a strike. Abreu will take strike one. Only 1 for 2 so far today for Wilyer Abreu. This one is a slider and fouled off. Winds and deals. Here's the pitch. Wow. Whoa. Really? Unexpected. Way too high. 302 batting this season. Been a part of the Red Sox since 2023. Here's the pitch. This one's flown and fouled. 3-2 count. Yeah. And this one's a high fly ball out into left, and this might go foul territory. Oh, it's fair! No, that's foul? What? I thought that was fair. Oh, it looked from, it looked crazy to me. I mean, if it was a fair ball, he would have went second there. Now, how do you regroup if you're Abreu? Because you just ran the bases. Thought you just You just thought you hit a single there. 3-2 pitch here. Winds and deals. Oh, this is a high fly ball, a curve ball, and a chase down right into center. And a catch is made, and there's one down. Chandler Sampson. Winds and deals. Story. This one's hit well, but it's fouled. 97 off of that. Winds and deals. Here's the pitch. This is a high fly ball into shallow right. Three guys are looking to track it down, and he makes the grab. Williamson. Yeah, and the Red Sox couldn't do that. The Red Sox couldn't do that in the top half of the sixth. Horrible. Now it brings up Marcelo Meyer to the plate. Actually, Yoshida, correction. Strike one for Yoshida. Walked the last inning. Outside that time. Ball one. This one is fouled off. 1 ball, 2 strikes. 305 batting average. This one's down below in the corner. Ryan Watson warming up in the bullpen now. This one's a chopper right to the second baseman. Flings it over first base, and he gets the out. Wake up. Wake the hell up. Well, Haley Van Lith just signed with the Sun. Samaniego, I believe, is back into the game. Is he? Or is it Watson? It's Watson. So Ryan Watson back into the game. Top of the 7th. Tyler Samaniego has been really good. Hasn't played a lot, but he's really solid. Only pitched 13 innings this year. And this is ball 1 for Yandy Diaz. This one's a chopper right down to the third base line, but it's fouled. They're really measuring this. He's like 18 all around. Just my dad's arms right there. 2-1. 2-1 count for Yandy Diaz. This one's fouled off. Winds and deals. This one's fouled again. 2-2 now. And strike 3, and he is down on strikes.
With the perfect kick.
Oh, F you. One out. Hunter Fiducia, the catcher, now batting. 278 on the year. This one's a high fly ball out into shallow right center field. Rafaela's underneath it, and he makes the grab. 2 gone. Our oldest Chapman looking around. And this one's a ball for Caminero. Ball 1 for Caminero. Only 2 strikeouts on the game for the Red Sox. And he'll take ball 2. Winds and deals. Here's the 2-0. Outside again, 3-0. So if I'm Watson, I'm just cooling down and then... I mean, go down the middle here on this pitch. Down the pipe. And ball 4. Got the lowest rate of in-zone pitches seen this year, along with Corbin Carroll and Ozzie Albies. Now Jonathan Aranda now to bat now. 0 for 3 today for the Rays. the runner at first for the Rays. Aranda will step into the box here. 13th pitch here for Watson. Winds and deals. Here's the pitch. This one's chopped and fouled out. That was a hello play from the fans right in the first 3 rows. Jonathan Aranda, 7 home runs, batting .267, 29 RBIs, and .835 OPS. And ball 2. 1-1 actually, sorry. Yankees are leading the Rangers 9-2 now. This one's a grounder to the third baseman, it actually scoops it up to first. The second actually to make the out. So that will end the inning. And the Red Sox coming up, Rafaela, Meyer, and Wong. And Wong coming up. Blowing steam. We're going to go to the bottom half of the 7th inning. All right. Is that Hunter Biggie still in the game, or we got Kelly now pitching? It's Kevin Kelly now pitching in the bottom of the 7th. Swung on and missed. Rafaela went chasing that time. And it's strike 1. Rafaela calls time. Kevin Kelly, 3.45 ERA, 15 2/3 innings pitched, has a 22% strike rate and a 7% walk rate. Very low. Walking rate there too. 0-2 count now. As that Trevor Rogers pitch to him. That sidearm. Winds and deals. That one's downstairs that time. 1-2. 1-2 count with no outs in the bottom of the 7th. Winds and deals. Here's the pitch. This one's a high fly ball into center. And looks like Simpson's underneath it, and he'll make the grab 1 away. That was a good hit off the bat, however. I was like, wow. And Meyer will take ball one. Only fielders fielded in his first at bat. Only had a fielded in a run so far today. 1-1 now. Seventh pitch here for Kevin Kelly. Winds and deals. That one's downstairs in the dirt that time. 2-1. Two-one count. Here's the pitch. This one's a grounder right to the second baseman. Flings it over to first to Aranda. He'll make the play. 2 down. And now I'll bring up Connor Wong to bat now. 0 for 2 today for the Red Sox. Imagine if Caleb Durbin got a walk-off today. Imagine. And that strike, Wong will take strike one. Winds and deals the pitch here. This one's up the middle. Base hit! And Wong finally has a hit to him. Runner at first. Scoring run at first. The tying run at the plate. It went off the glove that time. It's going to be ruled a hit for the Red Sox. And the pitching coach will come out of the bullpen for a mound visit here. Durbin takes strike one up the middle. One for two today for Caleb Durbin. Winds and deals. Here's the pitch. This one's a high fly ball out into shallow center field. The right fielder looks like he's underneath it and makes the play. Hit it down the middle. Hit a ground ball. Oh, I don't know what to. I don't even know what to think. I don't even know what to say. This is atrocious. Can I say that I'd rather call golf? Call this shit. I wish the Celtics were on, man. I wish they locked in and they were playing right now. I don't care if it's the Knicks. I don't care. I cannot go 3 more months. It's going to be a long 3 months without the Patriots, first off. I get mini camp's going to be starting in a couple weeks. Training camp's going to be starting in 2 months. The schedule should be coming out next week, I think. I'll be in Florida when it comes out. Usually I get rumors beforehand. I know the schedule beforehand. Oh, that's the weirdest way to walk off. Marlin just walked off the Orioles off an error. Shortstop made an error on a walk-off. Who's pitching now? Watson still? All right. This is swung on and fouled, and that's strike 1. Johnny DeLuca went 1 for 2, single, walk, and 2 runs so far today. 0-1 count now. This one's a high fly ball out into shallow left, and that will be caught there by Jarren Duran on the run. And 1 out. 74 off the bat. I didn't clear it from last inning. My bad. I started in the bottom of the first. Conley early looking along the bench. I think he's pitching tomorrow. This one's a bunt sent out to the right side. Durbin throws, and he is safe! What? I challenge that. Cav Tracy challenged that. Come on. Out. Got him out. Challenge that. I don't like that. Challenge that. Simpson swung on and fouled. We don't challenge ABS at all either. We don't challenge anything. Besides, only one unsuccessful challenge by the Rays in ABS. This one's hit, and that will go all the way to the right field line. And Abreu will throw. The throw home, he's safe. 6-3, the Red Sox suck. And he got a triple. He got a triple off y'all. Ridiculous. Sell the team. Sell the team. I'm done with this team. It's you and then you guys think. Here's the thing. And then people mention about the Bruins own front office being so incompetent when the Red Sox front office doesn't give a damn about their fans whatsoever. Pissed off. This one's popped up into to the catcher. Wong will catch it, and that will be an out. 2 outs. Runner at third. It was a triple there. Rolled. Of course, it's Chandler Simpson. Taylor Walls at bat now. Only walked and 0 for 2 with a walk today. Swung on and missed. 0 and 2. Winds and deals. Here's the pitch. This one's chopped and fouled. Almost got the runner there. That's ball one. Goes outside the zone that time. Fouled off. Winds and deals. Here's the pitch. Chopped out into foul territory. Just end the inning, please. 30 pitches. 6-game losing streak at Fenway. Gonna be snapped tonight. Winds and deals. Here's the pitch. Check swing. Did he get it? And he got him. Up next, Duran, Contreras, and Abreu for the Red Sox. When we come back. Come on, let's get some runs on the board. I've had to be streaming for like 2 hours now. Yeah, 2:14. Did the Red Sox legends throughout the first pitch today? Whole bunch of legends were in the Red Sox Hall of Fame, representing the 4 championships that they won this century. Jarren Duran up to bat now. And he'll take strike 1. Clevenger is now in the game. I haven't called him since the WBC. The 1-1 count now for Jarren Duran. This one's a swing and a pop-up out into shallow center. And, it drops, and it's a base hit. Duran goes second, and it's a double for Jarren Duran. A gutsy call to even go second there. Same thing the Red Sox did earlier. So no outs, a man aboard for the Red Sox. Here comes Wilson Contreras. Give me something, Wilson. Duran wants to go for third. This one's fouled off by Contreras. 0 for 3 so far today. 258. 0 for 3 and a strikeout. 8 home runs on the year for the Red Sox. And this one is outside for ball one. So 1-1 count for Contreras. Clevenger looking along. This one is line and a base hit. And the runner will stay at the corner. The runners will stay at the corners now. Contreras goes to second, and he is out. Why go second? Come on! What are you doing? What is the first base coach telling him? Golly! 1 out. What is this? Yes, I knew it was home plate. Awful play. Awful call to send him to second. Awful. And a swing and a high fly ball into right end. Abreu's out. And they will tag Duran, and he'll go home for a run. So Red Sox finally get a run that inning. And it's 6-4. Brutal. Absolutely brutal. See, if Contreras was still at first, it would have been 6-4, and then Trevor Story was at bat. And he'll take strike one. This one's a bouncing ball. And yeah, that one would have advanced him to second. This is brutal, bro. Brutal. Do we just not know how to lock in during a game? Don't we just? Swung on and fouled. You don't send him to second. The speed that he has, you do not send him to second on that play. You do not. Awful play call. I blame the first base coach on that. And I totally agree. Wilson Contreras is every penny worth to lose his shit on that. He has every right to lose his shit. Here's Story. Upstairs 2-2 now. And ball 3. Full count, 2 outs for the Red Sox. Trevor Story looking to get away with Masataka Yoshida up at deck for the Red Sox. Up on deck. Here's the pitch. And this one's a foul ball. Legumina. Swung on and... Why are you swinging, Trevor? Why? It's the possible worst pitch to swing at. Right down low, below the zone. Yandy Diaz, only 1 for 3, single and a sac fly. And Ryan Watson still in the game for the Red Sox. It's a high fly ball out into center field. Back it goes, over the head, and a ground rule double. And that is the 1,000th hit of Yandy Diaz. '20th Cuban-born player to reach 1,000. And a runner is at first. Actually, second. Ground rule double. Why is Ryan Watson still in the game? It's awful. Absolutely awful. This is by far the worst. And they're dusting off the baseball, and that one will be saved for Yandy Diaz. This one's a bunt. Swings it over to first, and he's out. Runner advances to third on a bunt. Caminero now to bat. 1 for 3 so far on the day. Here's the pitch. This one's fouled. Downstairs there, 1-1. The words to describe this are there's a lot of words to describe it. 45 home runs before their 23rd birthday. Guerrero had it in 21. In 25, it was Caminero. Johnny Bench, Eddie Matthews, and Joe DiMaggio joined that list. Are a part of that list. So, good, pretty huge stat line there for Junior Caminero. This one's a high fly ball out into center, and this one's gone. I'm done with this stream. I'm done. Two-run homer. The Rays win. Red Sox suck. I'm done with the stream. I'm done. Awful. Absolutely awful. The Red Sox lost that game in the most stupidest way possible. Unbelievable. This is the worst season in Boston Red Sox history since this worst season in the last 4 years. The worst season. Yes, I lived 2022. I lived that. I've lived 2023. I lived that. 2024, I was like, oh, we have a solid roster. We have a solid team. We were 81-81. We were a 500 record. Yeah, disappointing because we got a 500 record. Last year, we had a 89-73 record last year. This year, however, we fire our coach. We fire our manager, and then we look the same team. We look like the same exact team. What are we doing? Wake up. Jaron Duran, wake up. Wilson Contreras, keep playing the way you are. Trevor Story, you are absolutely pathetic. Caleb Durbin, I could go millions of ways with him. I'm done with him. I'm done with Connor Wong too, hitting wise. Defensively, he's fine. But I can't watch a single Red Sox game if they're going to be playing like this. This is atrocious. This is an abomination. There's millions of words to say what that game was. Millions of words. Awful. I'm speaking to you, Craig Breslow. Wake up! You came into this organization. I watched the full documentary of the Red Sox, the clubhouse with the Red Sox, that 2024 year. You were motivated. You motivated the team. Where's the motivation? Where is the motivation? It's not there. Clearly, it's not there. Clearly, you gotta wake the hell up. You gotta do what you gotta do. Get the motivation going between the teams. The only motivation was you firing Alex Cora after winning 18-1. That was your motivation. That was your motivation. John Henry, too, I'm done with you. I'm done with your ass. You know why? Because you don't care about the team. You don't care about the fans. You don't care about anything related to Fenway Park. Nothing. You care about nothing in the world. You care about yourself, the money, and you care about the team in Liverpool. The team in the UK. You only care about them. You only care about them. That's my TED Talk, folks. Good night, everybody.